Hey guys, so alright, it's the end of 2019 and let's just get right through it. This is my journal that I used. It was actually a gift from 2018 Christmas, and I just thought that I would decorate it with the design of the people that inspired me the most. So one was Elon Musk, this one's Donald Trump, Leonardo da Vinci, I think this is Caesar. This guy, he's from Legal Eagle, and I really like him, the way he makes his videos, and he was like inspiration for me to make YouTube videos as well, and also learn more about law. And this one's Romeo Beckham, because I like him because he plays tennis. And here I also have the logo of the United Nations, because I guess it was more of a motivation for me to keep on being interested in international politics and becoming an ambassador someday or an international lawyer. So this is the front page or the cover of my journal. Here at the back, I actually have the map of South America because it has been my dream place to go to. So if ever I would become an ambassador or like a delegate to some country, I would choose South America or any place in South America. Let's get right through the first page. Here, I have page 1 of 365. So you may be wondering, maybe the notebook is inverted or like the camera is just mirroring the image here. But right now, as you can see, I wrote in backwards. So most of the time when I have things that I don't want to reveal to people, because I'm pretty sure a lot of people would read my notes without permission, I didn't like secrets to be spilled. So if ever that happened, I would want to keep my secrets, I want to keep my privacy, so I have to write in backwards. And it will just be like this for the rest of the year. So this one, I think it was about a movie that I watched. It was called Bandersnatch. The first day of the year, I watched it, and it's like, wow, that's a cool movie. So yeah, here Magnus Carlsen. He was somewhat of my crush, I guess, because maybe I love the way he thinks and how he strategizes in all of his competitions. And for some reason, I guess I aspire to be someone like him because I also went to like chess competitions back in high school, and then I guess he just stuck with me for that time. But then things have changed. I didn't really have a crush on him after that. So I'll just be flipping through all of the notes here because I'm pretty sure that there's more to see in the upcoming pages. Here, I have a sketch of a robot design that I have. So I thought like I was brainstorming like maybe fidget spinners were actually a good idea. Basically not. So I decided on using mecanum wheels instead and using LEDs so that when I have my robot, it actually can light up, I'll tell you more about it in the next pages. So here, plans for college. I guess this is more of a word vomit here. I thought of like, whatever came into my mind, I just write something like that. And here is another page where I just thought maybe it would be cool and interesting to learn from, and so I wanted to take down notes. And I guess I got interested in champagne for some reason, and also learning about cars. This one is basically just for me to practice on my drawing skills and everything, but it's nothing deep or or what. Here, sometimes I don't write backwards, but here I write something that I want to keep on reading. So it's also difficult for me if I write backwards, I won't get to read it properly. But if I have something that I want to read over and over again, it's a good memory to like put it here on paper. And so for those who know how to decipher this is a binary code that I scribbled down for a friend of mine. So if you can decipher that, well then just tell me what it means. Here is another design for the wheels. I wanted it to be like some sort of wheel that would be able to go up on stairs. So I thought perhaps maybe a mecanum wheels on a fidget spinner would look good. But then I scratched the idea and I decided to like work on a different model instead. So here I actually joined a robotics competition at the start of the year, and I won grand champion in a competition called President's Challenge. It was something for school, basically. And so what they wanted us was to design something and pitch it to the judges. And what I pitched was a rescue robot that would be able to go underground or for post calamity events such as earthquakes. So I thought of using an NXT, LED lights, or ultrasonic sensors and everything, and mecanum wheels as well. Alright. This one's funny because I thought that I would be able to have a list of books that I would finish this year, and apparently I could only finish one book that I written down. That didn't work out, and I still continue reading books, but I don't finish them in 1 month. That I have to work on. Here, a life bucket list from from a video that I watched, and so I took notes of those, and I guess I've made a few accomplishments this year. For example, like keeping a journal. Here, other sketches of my robot, the dimensions and everything. I'm trying to create something real. And so what we had to do was to 3D print everything else in order for them to fit. And it took us like more than 2 weeks just to get these done. This one's another sketch, like we have to like assemble it and everything. And we were trying to figure that out, most especially that we had motors and we had to figure out which hole it would go into and connect to the NXT and into the wheels and everything. So yeah, here are more sketches and more revised designs. It's actually, it came from a hexagonal shape to a triangular shape into a final design of a circular shape. So here, these are just the details of the mecanum wheel, so that we'll be printing it in a 3D printer. And this page is a movie that I watched. It's called Our Brand is Crisis. The greatest movie I've watched this year, and I guess it's something inspiring to me because she's a political consultant and she kicks ass. You know, she was able to bring a Bolivian senator to become a president when he was at the bottom of the ranks. You know, basically her campaign or her theme is actually using crisis as a means to get people to vote for the Bolivian senator. Another page that I have is a letter or a quick note that a friend of mine gave me, or a classmate of mine. She let me borrow a book called An Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian. And she gave me this note just to motivate me to keep on reading more books. Here I also have other sketches of people and mind maps, you know. So this was the time I was in senior high, or like my last year of high school, and I wanted to like mind map all of the things or all of the choices I could do for the summer. And so here I thought of all of the things and I crossed out the things that I wasn't able to do. Oh, this one's cute. This one was the thank you notes and the last words from my debate team. So my debate classmates or teammates, they were just giving us notes before us seniors would leave the school and go off for college. This one's my favorite, I guess. It says, "Hi Dion, continue to inspire a lot of people. Keep on hogging those rewards and the events that you go to. Good luck in college and we wish you the best in life. God bless." So these ones are the things that motivate me, and this is really sweet. And whenever I feel down, I just go back to these memories and it just makes me feel happy. Other doodles that I made, this one was from the Hudson River. Last year, I thought I could draw it from memory, but this is the best that my mind and my hands could draw. Alright, so this one, I guess this is something that I need to remember most of the time. It says, "Life is what I make it." And so I was reading something that if I'm going to be graduating high school, I have to do things that I've always wanted to do because I wouldn't have any other moment to do it than now. So this is something that I have to remember, and I think you should remember too. whoever's watching this, go out there and live your life, you know? So I started out by having a habits log. I thought the way to success is through good habits, and I started having a Lent habits because it was during Lent season, and I thought maybe, you know, I'll do something good like praying the rosary, read a verse in the Bible. Apparently that didn't work out well. So the only thing that I was able to do consistently, or almost as consistent, was do something good and drinking my vitamins. All right, hobby ideas. These are just something that I also got from the internet, and I wanted to write it down. Probably cross out the things that I've done already, and you know, like I've done some. It has been pretty fun. You get to learn more stuff and everything. So far, I've done forex trading. I've also done painting. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Oh, this part. I was watching the Avengers game. I thought I could watch it with my friends, but that didn't work out. Stuff happened during that month, and I guess I ended up watching the end game alone. So that was pretty sad. Political compass. Oh, I took the test around July, and so far I got like a liberal socialist. I believe that people should always have equal amounts of resources, that the government should be able to take care of its citizens properly, and yeah, I'll be taking the test again to see if this is really. I'm still the same, but basically, as a liberal socialist, I'm close to becoming like someone like Gandhi, or we have the same beliefs as Gandhi. All right, decide what you want. This is another like bucket list or things that I've always wanted to do. So if ever that comes up, I actually have a list that would remind me to do these things, or accomplishments that I want to have. And again, it's always reminding myself that I have to live in the moment, because if not now, then when, right? Do not show it to dream stealers and allow yourself to be defined by someone else's opinion. That's I always have these quotes that I have to put in my journal so that it would motivate me to actually do something good out of my life and do something wholesome and meaningful out of it. Okay, this one's a funny one. This is a note that I wrote when I remembered a friend of mine. It says, "You don't want to have sex with a guy with a big dick. You'll just get attached to him and it'll feel so good that every other sex won't feel the same." So those words, when she told me that, it was like, yeah, I guess it's true. I guess it kind of true. And she has a point too, but I think what I got out of it is that I have to be attached to someone emotionally and intellectually so that my relationship won't just be about the sex, you know? It's not just about those physicalities. It's about intimacy or learning about the other partner. So I have these things that I have in my journal that I have to remind myself about things that I learned from people, and what they get out of it, you know? So this friend of mine, I don't know what we were talking about that time, but she was a major influence in my life, and most especially in relationships. So because of her, a lot of things turned out in the weirdest way this year. Actually, ever since I met this person, I had a different outlook in my life. You know? Here, I started to learn French, and I thought maybe I'd write down a few phrases for me to practice when I need to like meet other people and everything. I would say that my French is really bad right now, because like French is super difficult. But then again, this is my first time learning a new language, so I'm trying my best. All right. This I got this sticker, and I bought a few other bunch of stickers. I thought maybe it would just like, and just to make it a little bit more creative. I didn't know why I bought that sticker. It didn't really suit the whole design of the thing, but it's more of a motivation for me. These aren't just like other fashion items that I thought would be pretty cute, so I tried drawing them and practicing on fashion clothes and fashion items. I love 90s fashion, by the way. 80s and 90s fashion. Basically, the theme of my journal is just for me to motivate myself even more and to inspire myself or to remind myself that there is more to this world than just what I'm dealing with. There's like I deal with a lot of negative things in life. So I just like put pieces of advice or quotes or motivational and inspirational messages. So here's another one, like your competition isn't other people, and I just draw on things. I try my best to improve my painting skills here in my journal. And just some other scribbles, just like this one, clouds. It's like night sky and everything, and other stickers that I purchased. This one's my favorite. I guess I wanted to improve my the Great Wave painting, but then again, I put a sticker here for no reason, and I thought maybe it'd be great to look if it was there, but I think it kind of ruined it. But at the same time, it's like, wow, this is pretty. It's pretty cool background, nonetheless. Here I have a bucket list. I thought maybe it could be something to look back once it gets 2020 and I see stuff like these. It's just some ideas that I thought maybe it would be cool to have, but I wouldn't know what would happen in the future. I wouldn't know what I would turn out to be. So I'm just gonna go with the flow, and if ever like my dreams ever come true, these are one of those dreams that I have. I also have like scrapbook materials here, and this one's in Spanish. I actually learned Spanish a few back in high school a few years ago, and I tell you, like, I'm still a novice learner, but I'm working on it. And one of those is trying to keep on practicing and writing down things in Spanish or in another language. Here, this one is from my favorite book. A favorite story by Jorge Luis Borges. It was from the Book of Sand. I don't know, I feel like this was a really good intro when I first read it. It says, the line is made up of an infinite number of points, the plane of an infinite number of lines, the volume of an infinite number of planes, the hypervolume of an infinite number of volumes. No, unquestionably, this is not more geometrical, the best way of beginning my story. That was really cool, though, not gonna lie. And here, this like, these kinds of things that I just want to remind myself or get back to, and most especially quotes like, happiness depends on your attitude, not on what you have. So I used washi tapes, a little bit of stickers and everything. I'm not much of an artist, or I'm not that creative, but I try to be, and this is the best I could think of. And reading through these things really helps me or drives me to do better and to become a better person. So a message like, you can be happy by yourself, or I don't need anyone or to be attached to anyone to actually make me feel happy, and I should just start loving myself. This one, 25 things you need to do if you don't want to regret your 20s. So right now, 2019, I'm 19 years old, and if I'm going to be turning 20 next year, and it's going to be a new chapter, so I gotta be prepared of the things that are going to happen. So those are one of the things. Here is another painting that I made. This is pretty much watercolor, and all of the other paintings before that. I showed this one to a friend, and he told me that, oh, it reminded me of a movie called Everything's Fine. I never watched the movie, but he said it looks similar. This one's in November already. I drew this in November. Here is some things that I got from Starbucks. It's a Christmas card, I guess, or my last bank transaction. So I had to take everything, or I had to withdraw everything from my bank account. So this is the last receipt that I had, because I was gonna be leaving for another country, and I wouldn't be able to get or to withdraw all the money if I just leave it here. And I need money too in those times. Oh, a collage of the places that I want to go in the future. This one in Barcelona, Spain, Japan, Egypt, and Bahamas. these are really cool destination places. Oh, alright, here's a design that, or a little sketch. It's just something, it's just an idea that I was working on. And so here I only try to practice and improve my skills. I'm really not good in drawing people at all, not even angels. Wings were kind of difficult for me, but I guess this is a really good piece of work. So in the following pages, I actually just like try to make collage and everything. Here I say you will be here because I'll be studying abroad soon, or by January I'll be taking my first year of college in Canada. And so I'm so excited to go there, and I just place it here just to remind myself like I have gone so far in life. Next page. Yeah, this one. These are just like post-its, and I put like masking tape and scrapbook materials over these just to make some kind of really cute design. And I really want to say that I'm really proud of how I'm doing so far with designing, because these ones, like, I just got these motivational quotes and messages online, and I just wanted to remind myself of these things, and something like I'm proud of you, or things that mentally strong people do. So I just want to do my best to become an emotionally strong person and to be brave enough to face the challenges in this world. So a few designs here and there. Okay, next page. This one is a design for my shoes. So this was a song lyrics, basically. It's called Nening B. And I thought, maybe, you know what, I should design my shoes with roses and rocket ships, because why not? I feel like it's a cool design and everything. And so I started practicing on roses, and this is my draft design. This video, I just want to say that this year there's a lot of things that have happened over the years, and I just want to say that there has been so much going on in my life this year that I have gone through a lot of shitty tons of things that I've done. This journal was mainly to motivate myself, and if ever I get sad, I would always go through just journal and remind myself that I'm not alone and I can do it, and I can always get back up and become the person I want to be. So I hope this helped you, and I hope if you read through the things that that was inside this journal, I hope it also inspired you and it also motivated you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!